Hi, Virgo. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. And this is your reading for the week of December 25th through the 31st, Christmas through New Year's. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications. I offer private readings. All the information is below. I just added $30 readings for one question reading. It's all the information is below. So, I have the oddest thing happened. I started doing the Virgo reading, and I started with Capricorn this week because it's Capricorn's week, right? So I started with Earth, and you're my second video. So I'm in the middle of the video, and I'm realizing it's the exact same cards for Capricorn, and I was like, you didn't shuffle. So I went back and reshuffled. I'm doing the video, and I'm putting down the last card. There's a knock at the door, and it's one of my neighbors, and they have a problem with a leak. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, I understand. I've had leaks. It's no fun. I was like, okay, well, I'll just do the video again. Third time in. Doing the video, same exact thing happened. Putting down the last card, knock at the door, same neighbor. So so I think my message is there's a message coming for you, but it might be a little delayed. Maybe you're expecting to, hear from somebody or a business thing to go through or et cetera, et cetera. And it's like, okay, it might be a little delayed, but it's on the way. That's my little mini message. Odd. But sometimes things happen that we have no control over, and you got to roll with it. The good news is it's Tuesday. That's the good news because I usually don't even begin the videos until Wednesday. So I'm really way ahead of it. I was hoping to really be way ahead of it on Monday, but it was like after that, I was like, it's done. It's time to like go, take a little break and go back to the drawing board. All right. But overall, what I do really recollect was that the energy was very calm, very calm. And it's like, this is the way it is. And all right. All right. We have the Three of Wands anticipating the good news. We have the King of Swords eliminating the things that don't work. He's a surgeon, so he eliminates things. I always feel like he cuts things out that no longer make any sense, right? And then I have the lovely Tower, just what we needed. The Tower, though, the Tower is a shakeup in foundation. It's as simple as that. It's a shakeup in foundation, and it could also be, the Tower. It's so interesting because it hits the crown, right? So it could be this flash of like seeing it, it's like, oh, now I really understand this, or now everything is really clear about maybe something I had based myself or my physical environment in that just doesn't, it's on shaky ground, right? All right. You're communicating with spirit. And then, you get calm. You get calm. So it's for stability of thought. You get calm and you wait to receive the messages. Okay. Then the Empress comes along. Yay. I love the Empress. The Empress is so powerful. So she's Venus. She's also Mother Earth. She's both. She's pregnant with a new idea. She's really creative. She's abundant. She lets it flow. She's almost, not only is she like the one who's giving birth, she's also the one, what do they call that? The midwife, the one who helps the one who's giving birth. She's both. She's really both. Not only is she pregnant with the child, but she's also helps the birth along. I never described her like that, but that's the truth. And it's the second three, creativity. And then I have the Seven of Swords. Run with your ideas, run with your own ideas. Don't take on anyone else's stuff, just run with your own ideas. Take what works. Take what works. right? Because sometimes, you know, people, they give you an idea, or you get a little thing in your head. It's like, maybe I could do that. And then you have to discern about, you know, well, this is the easier one, or this is the one that I think has the most promise. And those are the ones I'm going to leave the rest behind, right? I'm not throwing them away. I'm just leaving them behind because maybe one day I'll go back and get them. But right now, it's like I've it's almost like you put your ideas through a sieve and said, okay, well, this works, that works, this works, you know. But the other one, I don't know, you know, it might work, it might not work. It's a lot of work to, you know, all right. And then you're off on a new journey. This is also because, you know, because we have the three, we're anticipating something. The king has already, let's do this. We have the three anticipating something good, right? And then this one, you know, eliminates what's not necessary. And then you realize, well, maybe it's a little bit shaky. And you know, you ask for a message. And then the Empress delivers a message of abundance, of hope, of nourishment. Okay. And then you decide on the ones you're going to use. And then you decide to take a risk. It's like, you know what? I think I'm going to take a risk. Wow. Wow. The Tower and Death in 1 week? Wow. The Death card is so profound. You know, I did it on Tarot Tuesdays. The Death card is so profound. It's a good card. It, between the Death card, like the Tower is an outer shakeup, and the Death card is an inner shakeup. There's something with my Zoom that's driving me crazy. All right. I had a screen on top of the screen. All right. The Death card is really like my soul and my mind and my spirit has transformed so completely, and I've let something fall away, or it's fallen away by itself, and I don't really recognize the way I think. I don't really recognize my actions. I don't really recognize. It's like I'm in a whole new ball game. I'm in a whole new ball game. This is really interesting. What a reading this is. Holy moly. Community is going to come and take care of me and balance me out. You know, something outside of myself. That's what I'm really getting today. There's something outside of myself. It's really going to, this is quite the reading. Holy moly. The sun, clarity, abundance. This is going to be like the Chariot, confidence, another 7, you know, executing the plan. And in it's a new plan. It's like all of, you know, like maybe you had all your eggs in one basket or something like that, and all of a sudden that you can't find the basket or something. And now these new opportunities come out of nowhere. And, you know, it's almost like someone says, like I had a little fantasy today, actually, that somebody from the United States, I mean, it's total, says, oh, you know, I've seen your silk work and I really like it. And you know, I want to pay for you to come to LA and make scarves and blah, blah, blah. It was like, it was a really lovely little fantasy. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. But it was so like, really? It's almost like beyond your wildest dreams coming out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, sure. We'll pay for your trip, you know, like the whole thing. I really went off on this thing. It's almost like winning the Academy Award in a way. A change in your emotional state. A change in your emotional state. And I think it's toward joy, actually. I know it doesn't seem like it in that card, but this is, you know, there were so many big cards on the board. I almost I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen, because this is really like the big, big shakeup. I mean, I have the sun, which is probably, I have the sun and the Empress, which are the kind of the most benefic in the deck. I have death and the Tower, which are the most dramatic cards in the deck. I have 2 sevens, confidence. I have a king, knowledge. The Fool begins a whole new thing. I don't even know where to begin. This is probably the biggest reading I've given you, like maybe ever. All right. I'm doing my best to interpret the cards. Anticipating something good, cutting out what doesn't work with a really clear head. Something unanticipated happens, but actually it gives you clarity, okay, toward your new goal that you're really like, it's a whole unseen world. Incredible. And you're able to again discern and use what's right, because you have confidence, and you have confidence in yourself. That's what I'm really getting. And the Empress of flow and abundance is here. You're communicating with spirit. It's almost like a gift from spirit. You're willing to take a risk, and you're willing to completely transform. You will receive help. It will balance you, and you've changed. Your emotional state has definitely changed, or is about to change. You're willing to give something up in order to be enlightened. And there's, a change in passion as well. 5-5. Like, it's going to be a hell of a week. Like, it's going to come at you like gangbusters. I mean, this is like a gangbuster, like a complete everything change. And I think it's internal and external. I don't know. I in a certain way, like, I don't know. But maintain your center, maintain your sense of self, and everything comes to pass. And I have to say, there's so much going on for everyone individually and collectively. And you know what I wanted to say earlier? I was thinking about my mother, right? My mother was a Virgo, and I'm Virgo rising, And that's the thing, I'm doing the video so early, and I know the incense is burning, it's really smoky. It's her favorite saying was, be prepared, right? But you're always prepared. I'm always prepared. So, be prepared. That's what I have to say. Blessings. Maybe it'll be a completely uneventful week. Maybe you're going to be really deep in your rising this week, or in your moon sign or something. I'm kind of speechless, actually, but I don't feel doom and gloom. I feel like this is a really exciting new adventure. This is like a really exciting new adventure. That's the way it feels. And I feel like you're going to be completely supported by spirit. The Empress is here. The Chariot is here. The Fool, the Sun, the King of Swords, clear thinking. So I don't have like a bad feeling about it. I have a feeling of a positive transformation. Blessings.